Hi, this is Carl. Welcome back to this video in the tool series. This video, we're going to do something a little bit different that we've never done before. Hopefully you'll be able to add some to this in the comment section or with some pictures. Love to hear from you. If you got any questions or concerns, shoot me an email, scrollsoftvideo@gmail.com, or leave a comment in the section below. What is it we're doing? We are going to do a video on tools that I own that I wish I did not own or purchase. I know everybody can relate to this, so let's get started. Okay, tools that I have in my toolbox or my cabinet that I do not use or wish I did not buy. Some of these, I don't know where they came from. They may have been put in a gift basket or something. I have no idea. Let's start with this one. It's a nail starter. Let me hold it up a little bit closer. It's magnetized on the end, has a little magnet. Now the purpose of this is to put your nail right here on the edge, hold it against the wall, hammer it in. Might be useful for some people, but for me, I've never used it, so this one's going to go to the recycle bin. This is something I don't know where I got this either. It's a stud magnet. Hold it a little bit closer. I think this was in a gift box that I received at Christmas one year. Don't really understand it, don't really want it. It is sold by the Magnet Source. It could be something similar to the yellow tool I just showed you. I don't know. I really have no idea. I just know that I don't want it. It's going to go away. Let's start with something else over here. I'm sure many of you have these things. Strap wrenches. I believe I got these at Harbor Freight. Now I bought these when I was doing forklift repair. Sometimes getting to the oil filter on some of these forklifts are really a pain. I may have used this one a couple of times because it looks like it has engine grease on it. This one's never been used. Worst part about these, the rubber, when you put them in your toolbox, boy, does that smell bad. Luckily, these are old enough where they don't smell anymore. I have no use for these either. These are going to go in a to-go basket. Something else I'm sure all of you have, these very cheap razor knives. These are just so cheap and flimsy, I'm scared to even use them. It may have come from a dollar store, I have no idea. This is going in the to-go basket. This is a grease gun connection for your grease gun. This has been my toolbox for probably 10 years, never been used. Just another thing that's taking up space. Going in the to-go box. I'm sure many of you have these things. Now somewhere I have another one just like this and two more that's a bigger size. It's supposed to be a suction cup where you can mount things. These things never work. So when I find the other three, they're going to be tied together and put in the to-go box. We'll see what happens with these. I've had these for probably 5 years and took them out of the box and stuck them on my mirror in the bathroom just to see if they'd stick on something that's really smooth. They stuck for about 20 minutes and fell off. I don't need these things. This little screwdriver has a little tip on the end where you can hold on to the screws. So you don't have to use your hands. So you can do one-handed. This is a very cheap thing. I'm going to save this to do some rotary tool demos on cutting this screwdriver part. So I'm going to save this only for that reason, just so I can destroy it later. So, another useless tool that I have in my arsenal. This is funny too. Check out this bar clamp. This is made out of plastic. Definitely doesn't hold. Don't know where it came from, but I know where it's going to go. Another thing that was in my toolbox, many of you have these. Back when I did forklift maintenance, I used this to carry the batteries. Most of the batteries these days come with handles on the top. So, I'm sure somebody will have a use for this, so I'm going to give this away to one of my friends if they want it. Don't need it, but it's too good to throw out. Allen wrenches. Now, I thought this was the coolest thing when I saw it, so I had to buy it. What it is, this comes out. So we have the handle, and you can take your Allen wrench, if I can get it out of here. Take your Allen wrench and insert it in, like right here, depending on what size it is. Let's go on this one right here. There you go. Goes this way. Then you can lock it in place. Then you have a handle for your Allen wrench. I may have used this handle for these Allen wrenches once or twice at the most. But this is still a complete set. Don't need it. I've got 3 or 4 better Allen key sets. So this is going to go to probably back in my toolbox. I don't know. I don't really need it. I might just donate this to my my good friend in my woodworking club. A lot of you got these profile details for molding and stuff. Most everybody that has these, I bet 90% of people that own these have never used it. Just like me, I've never used it either. But it looks pretty cool, something to play with. This is going away. Don't know who wants it, but somebody's going to get it. What do we have here? We have an electric soldering gun. Excuse me, a battery operated soldering gun. Never used it. Still in the box. And you know, when rubber is stored for a while, I guess it's the oil or something that separates from the rubber itself, but this is very sticky. So, don't know what I'm going to do with this. I bought it for one project that I have and never used it. What am I going to do? I don't know. Somebody can use this. I don't know. It's just too good to throw away. Now you'll find this funny. Got a Forstner bit set here. Open this up. Forstner bits. Everybody knows what Forstner bits are. What makes this one different? Here is the part that you put into the drill. Here's another one. We have two different sizes. Now with this, you pull back this knob right here and insert the Forstner bit. Great idea. The only problem is, well, this one's pretty tight here. The only problem with this idea is, let me put this one in here. It wobbles a little bit. Very slightly, probably, I don't know, I'm sure you can't see it on the camera, but it wobbles just slightly, enough to throw off the circle. Let's try this little one, see how that looks. Take out one of these Forstner bits, put it in here. Look at that. It also wobbles a little bit, probably. If you look at the end of it, it's at least a 1/16 of an inch. Probably closer to 1/8 of an inch. So, this might be good for a few things, but just not good for anything I'm going to have. So, this is going to go away also. I don't know where I got this, but I can tell you one thing. There will never be another purchase of one of these from my pocket. 18-piece Forstner bit set. Sold by Drill Master. It might be Harbor Freight, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this is going somewhere. Last thing I have down here. Some of you have this. Porter Cable Detail Sander. Some of y'all remember when these things were real popular, early 90s or so. I bought one of these. Thought I was going to have a lot of projects for it. I did have a lot of projects for it, but it just, for me, didn't really work. Here's a bunch of the profiles right here. Very nice machine if you have a use for it. But right at this point, I'd rather have the $100 than what I paid for this set. So, anybody got any claims on this? Let me know. We'll work out a deal. This was made when Porter Cable was a very good manufactured tool. Let's close this up. Anyway, that's a few of the tools that I have that I wish I didn't have or wish I didn't buy. I'd love to hear what you have. Love to see some of the pics that you have. If you have some of these, let me know. Leave a comment in the section below or shoot me an email. I do appreciate you watching. Thanks.